What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. It looks like my mercenaries are about to die, and there's really nothing we can do about it. I could respond to a variety of situations, but I don't think we're going to actually move because I want these mercenaries to die. That way we don't really need to pay for them. I guess that's kind of a poor choice, but not only are the Mamluks becoming weakened, but now we're being attacked. We definitely need to respond to this situation whenever we can. If we attack into the dry lands, it'll be our best option. We have about 45,000 troops. They have about 27,000. We should be able to annihilate the Mamluks for once again while trying to siege down Cyprus. You move here, you move here, you move here. I'm actually going to have this military split in half. You come into the highlands, and you are going to march all the way to Circassia. Okay, 63% war score. Let's see what we can actually take. I really want this war to end. Primarily, my main goal is to take Antioch. Well, you know what? It probably would be cheaper to return Antioch and Aleppo to Syria. I would like to take Cyprus, but we can't because we never actually occupied their forts. I would like to take all of Wallachia, and now we cannot. Negative. Okay. Once we take Aleppo, we should be able to accept this. And the only people that will really be upset are basically the people that are here right now. Can I remove you from the game? I cannot. But that should be fine and dandy as soon as we take over Aleppo. My war exhaustion is very, very high. I need to be on the lookout for that. I'm going to speed up the game clock here just a little bit. 927 political power. Very soon we're probably going to remove Karaman as well, but if we could take Antioch, we could easily secure ourselves more manpower for our future wars. I really hope we don't have to deal with any rebels though, and we very well could. Alright, here they come. Swooping in once again. Here's a water shortage. Yep, we're about to be attacked. I think I'm just. I don't want to just let it happen either. Well, we did have a very small uprising, which I suppose is fine. Taking out the Mamluks. If we could somehow just siege down this province, the rest of it shouldn't be too complicated. My mercenaries making their way back to Adana. In fact, we're still losing a lot of income. I think we're just going to remove these mercenaries altogether. We now own all of Syria once again, so that means we're going to remove these mercenaries, siege down Antioch, siege down Aleppo, and just pray for the best. I might even siege down, put all of my units on Aleppo, which is probably going to be a very dangerous play. Okay, so now all we need to do is find our 2 siege general. Looks like we're about to be attacked. He is currently inside Aleppo, which is what we want. I think we're going to put all of our units on Aleppo. I get they're going to take a lot of attrition, but the entire goal here is to just siege down this province. I'm going to speed up the game clock, primarily because it looks like the Mamluks are going to do a lot of damage to us. We do have a 78% war score. Land technology research is useless. We're going to lose some prestige. Very close to sieging down Aleppo. And just like that, we are finally going to end this bloody war. We are going to take all of Wallachia. Looks like Aleppo and Antioch are going to be seceded. Can we take all of the income? We can, but I think what we want more than anything would be war reparations, and then income. And we could take additional provinces, but I would like Cyprus, but we obviously cannot. Ooh, or can we? Negative 12. I could take Cyprus, and I obviously will. That is exactly what I want to see happen. Who is going to be angry? A lot of countries that don't matter. Wallachia will be ceded. Cyprus is now mine. Everything is as it should be. We are no longer in a war. What we absolutely need to do is change the religion in Cyprus very, very soon. I have a lot of war exhaustion that I need to be on the lookout for. Oh my goodness, these are expensive. I don't really want to spend any, diplomatic power anytime soon. I also need to go ahead and remove this unit, get a master recruiter once again. We are now losing 2.21 ducats every single month. I would like to remove this theologian, but he's very, very powerful right now. I don't think I necessarily need this castle. I might. Nah, let's remove it for now. And because I like to play it safe, I might as well just use my diplomatic power now, waste 150, and remove a lot of the war exhaustion here. The cradle of Christianity. The ancient city of Antioch is now part of the Syrian Duchy. Antioch was a center of early Christianity during the time of the Romans. The Jews converted here by the Apostle Peter were the first to be called Christians. A great number of monasteries were founded here during the time. Since then, Antioch has seen many wars and known many masters. In the 13th century, the city fell to the Mamluks and its entire Christian population was put to the sword. In honor of their sacrifice, Antioch and its monastery shall be rebuilt, making it more glorious than ever. Okay, we are very, very skeptical about a variety of these uprisings. We really want to do everything in our power to... let's unlock the limber. Oh, that's expensive. Why are we losing so much income? Primarily because of our army maintenance is at full capacity. Very soon, once we take out these rebels, I am going to drop that down. We are down about 6,000 troops. I'm going to send these 12,000 units all the way up to Crimea. Every month that goes by, we are chipping away at this war exhaustion. We might need to go ahead and definitely improve the autonomy in a variety of regions. We definitely can mothball all 7 of our forts. We don't need this many. We should now finally be getting a surplus of income, bringing our army maintenance down to about 10%. We're now making about 10 ducats every single month. You can go here. Actually, let's split you in half. And now you can go here. Just like that, we won our wars. We are a little concerned about the rebels in Cyprus. I'm not sure what we can really do except improve the autonomy. We obviously could, core these provinces. And you know what? Let's reduce our war exhaustion one more time. Core all of these provinces. And pray that we won't necessarily deal with any rebels anytime soon. I think I am going to go ahead and just improve the autonomy. We're not making much money at all. But the last thing I would want to have happen is for me to get invaded by rebels on an island I can't control. Okay, we are slowly but surely making our manpower back. I don't think we're going to be fighting anytime soon. My next objective is to embrace the Renaissance, primarily because we definitely want to improve our technology. It's going to cost 454 ducats to embrace the Renaissance, but every month that goes by, it should be becoming cheaper and cheaper. We'll see exactly what happens sometime soon. Looks like Syria here is rebellious. Why is that? Can I placate local rulers? I can. I don't necessarily like to do that, but over time, Syria should like me a lot. I definitely liberated some territory to you. You would think they would show some appreciation. All of these troops will now move back down to Sinop. My next goal will most likely be Theodoro, but let's improve relations with Crimea. Let's improve relations with Syria. I get that we're at our maximum right now, but, you know, we definitely don't want to have any issues here in the long run. Corfu, I believe, still under siege by Orthodox zealots. They are still a vassal of Venice. Hungary has rivaled me, so we do need to be on the lookout for possible invasions. Let's improve our relations with Bosnia. We could offer them an alliance, but I think we'll be fine for the time being as we regain our manpower. And I hate to do this, but I'm going to call a diet with the Umera. I am now going to raise additional levies and demand military support. We now have 1,077 military power. If we could somehow find some provinces that are primarily... this is a copper province, not too bad. I think what I'm going to do is look for some provinces that have a lot of development, like Sivas here, improve the amount of military might, and bring us up to 20 development. And now, for the time being, they're going to be a lot quicker in embracing the Renaissance. And now we're going to get a lot more actual manpower as well. We currently have 34,000 troops. We are running a deficit. And once all these rebels die away, we're obviously going to be, you know, taking them out as soon as we can. I hate to do this as well, but I really don't want to deal with any rebels, so I'm going to remove some of this autonomy by increasing it and sending troops over to basically take out some units and some rebel factions. We have too few rivals. We are now going to be rivaling Hungary, or better yet, the Timurids for sure. Don't think we're going to be rivaling anybody else except for Hungary. And for the time being, the entire goal now is to basically just regain a lot of our lost might. We have a lot of territorial gains. You need to move here, you need to move here, and you need to move here. These Wallachian separatists should fall. We have Theodoran separatists. And Greek separatists in Chios. Not sure which... here it is. They are obviously upset because of the separatism and overextension. The overextension is slowly going to creep away. By improving our army maintenance a little bit, our manpower will slowly refill our ranks. We are expecting Wallachian rebels to dissipate sometime soon. Let's improve our army maintenance all the way to the top. I don't know if we need that much. Here comes our cores, giving less overextension to a variety of provinces, possibly avoiding some rebels altogether. Let us go ahead and set up some states. I don't think we want a state here just yet. Definitely in Adana. Definitely here. Definitely in Yerevan. Cyprus will obviously be mine. I think we'll go with Circassia as well. And obviously the last one is Azov and Crimea. Let's go ahead, spend a lot of administrative power. This should drastically improve the amount of income and manpower we're receiving from these states. Wallachian separatists are falling. We can now also reduce our army maintenance a little bit more. Our next goal is to head over to Crimea and preferably Chios. So we'll see exactly how that works in the next upcoming months. With the 1st of January every year, we should see a fall in separatism. This province is a grasslands province, and we don't necessarily need a fort or a castle. It takes away some money, but I think I really would like to get a fort somewhere here, possibly in Albania. But it looks like they've allied Hungary, and I don't think I really want to deal with that anytime soon. I can invest in new technology. Don't think I'm going to do that until I actually embrace the Renaissance. And we're not making too many ducats per month here. Azov is going to be a pretty tough region to deal with. I think I'm just going to improve the unrest for the time being. Not sure if I really needed to do that. But now it is a little bit less sweat off my neck. Moving some troops to Chios and moving some troops to Erzincan. Okay, all of you can now move to Chios. We are now looking for... I think we'll be fine. Mantrenga. I think I'm just going to definitely increase the autonomy here. Smugglers running rampant. We could lose 144 ducats. I think our Padish knows ways to close off some of the worst ways to exploit the system. Well, perfect. We are going to, unfortunately, lose some money, but not nearly as much as we were anticipating. We will probably want some sort of cheaper advisor. We're spending 5 ducats more than what we really need, but the theologian is nice. Let's wait until these rebel factions officially die away. A few more months shouldn't hurt. Are the Greek separatists dying just yet? They are not. Okay, the Duke of Burgundy has died. And it looks like Austria has inherited the Burgundy throne. That is very, very sad news. Austria is going to be a very big superpower, and we'll need to be on the lookout for that. The Habsburgs. I have the ability to convert more provinces to Coptic. As far as I know, Syria is still Coptic. But we need to go ahead and convert Antioch to Coptic. And we haven't done that just yet. It is bound to happen in time. We are going to need to improve our army maintenance here in Chios. Try to get this unrest to fall. And it might be a good idea to finally put our missionaries to good use in Epirus. Now, as soon as our Greek separatism falls, we'll definitely go ahead and switch over to an Inquisitor, not only saving us money, but giving us some very, very coveted missionary strength. We might want to finally take out these Orthodox zealots as well. They've been a very big problem for quite some time. Let's take a look at our coalition map mode. We have a variety of countries that hate me, but mostly only Quarakwanelu, Crimea. Lithuania has a little bit of aggressive expansion. But, over time it should definitely fall away. We're only going to get stronger and stronger. We're currently in first place. So that is always some great, great news. Greek separatism is falling. I believe my next war is most likely going to be annex all of Karaman, and most likely annex all of Theodoro. If we look at our subjects, I don't believe we actually enforced religion on Crimea. We could subsidize to your march. I did not know they were a march. This will make them very angry. I might revoke this status very soon. My entire goal will be to annex them. But I don't think I'm going to do that until I actually get my either diplomatic ideas or influence ideas. Okay, just like that, our Greek separatists are down to 20%. We'll move all of these units, bringing our army maintenance down to about 10%, not 0, because I feel that's a little bit too much. We are now going to change out to our level 1 missionary, saving us income, but also giving us some very nice missionary strength. I really would like to become the defender of the faith, but I need money to do so, and I'm currently in a very big pickle right now. I currently have very low manpower, and I definitely am going to need some income to, pay off some of these loans. You know what I could do? Theodoro doesn't have any allies. I think I'm going to send over some troops and basically just take over their lands and, maybe even steal all of their income. Let's bring these 9,000 units over, these 25 boats. And, alright, I am going to go ahead, pause the game, put a cut in here. Thank you all so much for joining me. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure.